weekend vacation. Grab your stool, squat on down for crappy animation. Let the gangsta commentary prop open your eyelids and watch some TV shows that have aged even worse than they did. So fill your bowls, use your spoons. It's Saturday morning cartoons.
Happy
Saturday! Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons, and welcome back to the tournament, where we, the Saturday Club, you, the viewers, and special guest judges go tune to tune to determine the best theme song in 6 years of Saturday history. Last time, the panel selected 16 songs, and hundreds of viewers voted online, and you pared those 16 down to 8 in round 1. We'll reveal the shocking results today. Then 2 special guest judges will join us. First, a legendary cartoon theme writer will narrow these 8 down to 4. Then an acclaimed music journalist will narrow those 4 down to 2. Finally, we return the power back to you, the viewer, to vote online and determine Saturday's best. Now let's meet the panel. The initial 16 songs were chosen by animator, puppeteer, toy maker Roy Miles here from Oakland.
Peace.
Writer, professor, archivist Caitlin McGurk joining us from Columbus.
Hello, good to be here.
Found Footage Festival organizer and creator of Zany Zingers and Bonked Out Blunders, Joe Pickett, live from Chicago.
Hi, I hope I win. Hi.
I'm George, best known as the co-host of Saturday Morning Cartoons, eating a Wawa hoagie here in Philadelphia. And serving as referee and announcer is producer-director Steve Lawrence in Manhattan. Wow, that was a lot of exposition, just like some of our theme songs.
Yes.
Are you guys excited for what is sure to be a friendship-ending
I'm
episode?
very nervous.
No, not at all, because I know Pondles is going all the way.
Yeah, I feel very confident.
Yeah, I think Pondles is 100% going all the way. No questions asked.
No Pondles.
As always, let's start off with a commercial. After the last episode, we all went out to see Thundercats and Silverhawks live, so I got us tickets to another cartoon live super show.
Always
Here we go. We're all going.
All right.
Live on stage, Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Magic Camera coming to the Dallas Convention Center Arena February 6th through 10th. Join in all the singing, dancing, and laughter of this musical mystery adventure. Hear the Chipmunks sing such hit records as Beat It, Ghostbusters, Thriller, plus many more hit songs. Opening night is Family Bargain Night with all seats $250 off the regular adult price. Get tickets now at all Rainbow Ticketmaster and Ticketron locations, or charge your tickets by phone. It's fun for the whole family. Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Magic Camera.
Wow.
That's right.
Whoa.
That's right. We're all going to Dallas to see that.
Does the budget not count for any ice capades? It's all Broadway style shows. No ice.
Yeah, there's no ice on any of these. Yeah, I will go to this. I will go to this just for the dancing bananas.
Me
That's
too.
the only thing. Yeah, and the magic camera.
Say, someone definitely had some confusing sexual awakening to those bananas for sure.
I think I did today. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you saw at the end, there was the dancing camera with Frankenstein on one side and Dracula on the other side.
New fetish unlocked.
We also start off with cool stuff to show. Does anyone have anything cool they would like to?
Yeah. So
a cereal, a mug.
Yeah, I mean, last time I showed a mug, but you don't have to show a mug now, right? That's I love it.
No.
Cool. Fun stuff.
So just fun stuff around my desk. I have this. Guess who's? Oh boy.
Is it haunted?
3D.
Oh, they're delicate too. Guess whose teeth these are? These cracked, these chipped teeth now are.
Oh.
They look familiar at all.
Are they yours?
They're mine.
Oh.
Wow.
You see?
Right.
Same color and everything. Right? Yeah.
Wow.
No, I keep these on my desk just for inspiration, I guess.
Is this the extra set, just in case?
Yeah, I toss these in.
You're like a shark. You have many sets. Except yours are removable.
Halfway through the show, I'll toss these in. So these wear out. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Steve has something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I got a couple cool things here.
You have a
Maybe
child.
Elodie will introduce. Elodie, who's this? Who's this? Is this Big Elmo? Yes. This is Big Elmo, not to be confused with Red Elmo, Swimming Elmo, Other Elmo, or Singing Elmo, who we also all have. But yeah,
Of course.
this
Okay.
is. I think this is a pretty cool thing.
yeah, that is a nice thing.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Is that yours, Steve, or is it Elodie's?
We share it. Joint
Okay. All right. All
I
right.
like
That's your nice thing. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Thanks, Elodie. I have a new nightgown. Well, I think it was meant to be a nightgown, but I've had to cut it into a shirt to share. Another Ziggy one.
Oh, that's wordy.
Very
Yeah.
long. So I had to write down what it says since I can't read it
What
backwards.
does it say?
It says,
What's
actually, I'm still in a stage of development and have not yet realized my full potential as a total person. And
Oh,
it's
Ziggy.
so it's definitely meant for like a baby, but I feel like the sentiment works for me. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely
yeah,
works
I
for all
feel
of us.
it. Right.
Yeah. Succinct and perfect. Yep.
Mhm, mhm.
I have a cool thing.
Wow. What
This
is
is
that?
orange. Oh, this is Orange Bird holding a juice that you get at the Orange Bird stand in Disney World, Florida. You know Disney World,
Yeah.
and it's a mascot that's only for that park. You know those parks. And I collect these, and I got this the last time, but I hadn't brought it to my studio. You know, but you know, old Gretch, she doesn't want. She's actually get that shit out the house. So.
Up to that is a nice thing. It looks like a bong. I thought it was a bong.
It's a drink thing. You put the drink inside. It comes with orange juice. But yeah, I have a lot
Very
of orange birds. But it's one of my favorite mascots. It's a bird, but it's also his head is an orange.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite characters. But he's holding a juicy.
It looks like he's impaled by a straw.
Twice, like
No,
Saint Sebastian.
He doesn't look like he minds though either.
They're born with that.
Oh, that's how
Yeah.
they breathe. Okay.
Yeah, they are also known as bong birds.
I can see that.
Well, I've got some. I found some buttons around the house.
Oh.
Here are two of interest. This one is for a dark ride called
Ooh.
Brigantine Castle from Brigantine, New Jersey. If you've never heard of it, that's because it burned down in the mid 80s. It was
Oh.
a huge haunted house on a pier for a town that really didn't have much else going on. And you could see it as you were driving. You would see this huge wooden castle on the horizon.
man.
And it was known for being terrifying. And so I went there when I was 5, and my dad carried me, and my mom kept saying, "Just keep your eyes shut." And I heard them running through and
Top speed.
screaming. So like what I was imagining was probably much worse than
Yeah.
that. But I went through Brigantine Castle and survived. This is true.
This explains a lot. This explains
Yeah.
a lot.
Too bad it's gone.
Can you imagine the spectacle when you're like, because you said it was up on a hill that you could see from far away when that
It
was
was
on fire?
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I need to see that.
Oh.
I need to see that.
and then I've got this Y2K tie tack. And the story for that is that I wore it ironically to a friend's wedding in around 2012. And right after the ceremony, she came up to me and saw it and said, that is hilarious. Take a picture with me. She called the wedding photographer over, took a bunch of pictures of it, then got in the picture with it, and then me and her with it, and then just me with it, other people with it. And she called me about 2 weeks after the honeymoon and said, I just got my wedding album back. It's filled with pictures of your tie tack. I don't even remember. I was so drunk at the wedding. Anyhow.
Well, I thought for sure it wouldn't show up in the picture. You know, people are holding
Yeah.
it up, and it's just like,
Well-
what are they holding there? Yeah.
Yeah, it is about the smallest object that,
Yes.
but it's just a check mark with Y2K on it. So,
Okay.
Nice.
and that brings us around to cartoon theme songs,
right,
which
let's
is
get
what you're
to
here
it.
for.
Go.
Yes.
So let's get to it, people. As you remember from last week, the four of us selected 16 of our favorite theme songs from the last 6 years of Saturday Morning Cartoons. And, the controversy boiled over from the very beginning. You, the viewers, voted, and now we're going to have our announcer, Steve, give the incredible and shocking results. Steve, are you ready?
All I care about is if Pondles went on. The other ones I don't really care about. The Pondles is all I care about. Just so you know.
Good luck
Well,
with that.
we're gonna go through them all.
I'm so excited. I'm so
Here
nervous.
we go.
Okay, we start in the Philly bracket. George's pole position made a statement, coming out and routing Joe's Little Rosie. I don't think even help from Rosie O'Donnell could have changed the outcome. Little Rosie never found a rhythm with the Welkers, and when it was over, pole position made Shuki Levy proud and earning a win with a dominating victory. The other matchup in the Philly bracket was a barn burner. In the first upset of the tournament, Caitlin's Pittsburgh Pigs came in with a full arrangement and played it to perfection. Roy's Devlin tried to change the tempo, but the Pigs kept the beat, and Devlin was left searching for a chorus that never came.
Did you write all this?
Oink.
Did you write all this
Oink.
out?
In the hour before, Pittsburgh is in piggy heaven and will now meet pole position in the next round.
I
go
am
down.
actually shocked. I can't say that it deserved that at all. So, but you know what? I'm thrilled. I'm glad. Sorry, Roy, but yeah.
Devlin got robbed. I feel like
Yeah.
that clown in that episode. Whatever.
We move down to the Oakland bracket. These were not the results George's Punky Brewster were looking for, as Roy's Star Wars droids hit the right notes for a convincing victory, and a police escort to the next round.
That's right.
Nice.
Of course. Goodbye, Punky.
There
Yeah.
you go. That was your number one pick too, right? That was a number one seats should always go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry,
For
Joe.
the final game in the
Crowns.
Oakland bracket, we had Joe's
Dang.
Condos versus Caitlin's Moon Dreamer, and the Welkers made the Moon Dreamer's sweet-ass dreams come true, sending the Pondos back to Puddletown wondering what went wrong.
Oh
The
my God.
only reason it won is because there's a swear word in that song. That's the only reason it won.
You're probably right. Yeah.
Next, we head across the country to the Long Island bracket. The
I'm
legend
sweating.
of-
I'm actually
The
sweating.
legend
This is
of Caitlin's Hammerman continues to grow as it opened up the bag and drove a spike into Roy's Rudy Ghoulies.
what?
How in the
Wow.
heck did Hammerman? This is what. This is
The
how
power
he
of
went.
Shat. It's the power
This
of
is
Shat.
why he went platinum. And this is why America sucks. That man sold
Our
30
next-
million records because of this. This
Yeah.
is why.
Yep. Two
Beat the
excellent
Groovy
points.
Coolies?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Impossible.
You should, Caitlin.
Yeah.
You should feel bad for that. Yeah.
I feel bad for all of us.
I feel bad for America.
Chat
Yeah.
rain.
And Caitlin, you're too good at this.
I mean, what can I say? I know our audience. So.
You are too good. I love it. I love it. At least there's
Well,
consistency.
In our next matchup, it was a clash of cultures and a matchup between George's Beverly Hills Teens and Joe's Globetrotters.
Yes.
The Globetrotters
Oh,
were
yes.
able to counter the millions spent on their rivals' promotional campaign and ride their baseline to take home a win. Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's my number 2 pick too. So that bodes well.
That's very good. Very
Yes. That might go all the way. I think.
good. I mean, that was a banger. That was a
It
really
was.
good.
Yeah.
And finally, in the Weasel bracket, we had the upset of the century, as Joe's Chattanooga Cats, one of the pre-tournament favorites, were upset by mere decimal points
Whoa!
by Caitlin's
What?
Saturday Supercade.
My number 1 pick in the upset.
Wow.
And also,
Wow.
like, actually the best song. So I'm
Genuinely.
very surprised by this.
George, what do you
Oh
make
my
of that? Did you check? Can you check the numbers again?
I did. We had a total. This isn't the number of people voting because a lot of people voted in only certain parts of brackets, but we had over 3,200 votes total,
Wow.
which is
Wow.
insane.
I
Yeah.
love that people abstained from certain
Yeah.
brackets. They couldn't bring themselves to make a choice.
Yeah.
But it was close. It
That one
was
was close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it's because Saturday Supercade, at the end of the song, you hear somebody say, "It's Saturday Supercade."
Saturday Supercade.
That voice I recognized as Peter Optimus Prime Cullen.
Transform and roll out.
Oh, yeah.
So there's
that's what
something
did
that
it?
That's
I
what
think
you want.
it reaches into the Gen Xer's heart and tears it out.
Yeah.
So
It's
okay.
also a great song, but
Oh yeah. Also that I haven't been able to get it out of my head. Alternating between that and Star Wars droids.
I'm just not sure if I trust our viewers anymore. If they voted against Chattanooga Cats, who are these people? Who are these people?
Well, the Cats
Who are
were
these
the only
3,200?
#1 seed to fall. Joe must be asking, what went wrong in Weaseltown?
No, Globetrotter's going far. I feel good.
Well, as Roy told us, rap music may be the CNN of the hood, but in the last matchup of round 1, it was only bad news for Roy's Computer Warriors as they get canceled, as George's mask worked overtime, trouncing the Computer Warriors, sending them back to the drawing board.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like now I am questioning the viewers because what is more shatty than the Computer Warriors? That's so shatty.
Yeah.
They're picking the good songs.
Right.
Look at me, audience. That's not how it works.
No, but this is why they're so weird is because they picked the shatty with Chattanooga Cats.
Right.
They didn't pick the actual good song. They
Or
picked
with
the shatty.
Hammerman. Yeah.
Hammerman.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
I don't know.
But Mask is like one of the greatest cartoon theme songs of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So of course,
Well,
Computer Warriors.
Alienating the audience has always been the way to the top, and we're taking it now. So
Whatever. The will of the people. The will of the people.
Sure.
This is what they want. This is what the people want.
Okay.
So we now head to round 2, having been informed by the viewers of the show, for good or for ill, the masses have voted, and some sacred cows have been slaughtered, even some sacred cats.
Yeah.
But Caitlin, why don't you introduce us to our very special guest, our first very special guest?
I am so excited that we have with us Peter Lurye to be one of our judges. So welcome, Peter. Hi.
Hey, thanks for having me on. So excited to be here.
Good. Well, Peter is a renowned composer and lyricist who wrote the soundtrack to my 90s youth and for many others much younger than me. He's been nominated for 2 Emmys. He was the composer, lyricist, and producer for iconic children's themes, including Eureka's Castle.
Me? No, you! Don't you see?
Which I loved so much as a kid.
Thank you.
Gullah Gullah Island.
Come and let's play together in the bright sunny weather. Let's all go to Gullah Gullah Island. Gullah Gullah.
The Magic School Bus.
Surfing on a sound wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at you and Destin. Take your second right past Mars on the Magic School Bus.
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Now you're here, so let's
and countless others.
Wow.
His songs have been recorded by Little Richard, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Dolly Parton, Nathan Lane, the Baha Men.
What?
Oh.
Cheetah Rivera, Jason Alexander, Lily Tomlin, Luther Vandross, Alan Cumming, Jewel, Mel Brooks, and many, many more. So,
And now you're judging shitty Saturday morning cartoons after that resume.
What a choice!
I
right?
guess it's kind of the equivalent of playing Vegas in your old age. It's like I'm in my Fat Elvis era, so you know.
Very similar.
What are
Very
you gonna
similar.
do? You can't stay on top forever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
no,
I have
I'm
to also
thrilled be
just
here.
mention, I met Peter. The reason we know each other is because Peter created the music and sound effects, I guess, too, right? Alongside Tom Gamble, the Simpsons writer, who's been a previous guest on this show,
Yes.
for Tom's play A Morning with Ernie Bushmiller, which was performed one time only at the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library and Museum during
with
Nancy Fest.
With a
So-
magnificent participation from Caitlin. You were great. You were really great. I got to say.
Thank you, Peter.
So.
I appreciate that. But yeah, and I also have to note that you also created the score for MacGyver the musical.
Yes,
Which I did not know existed.
It's a musical based on MacGyver, imaginatively called MacGyver the Musical. It is actually, we had a very successful premiere in Houston in 22. It is worth noting that although it is a full book musical with too many songs and a whole thing, the role of MacGyver is chosen out of the audience at each performance by audition and reads their lines off cue cards, including making up the melody for an entire song. And it actually works really good.
I want to
Album on
I love that.
Spotify. album on Spotify. Oh, gotta go. That's it. No, no, I'm here. It's fun. It's fun.
I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for being here.
Did you compose it with a paper clip and like a sheet of paper, or
and some bubblegum wrappers?
Paper clips and duct tape make their appearance in the lyrics, and are pivotal elements, of course. But I leave all the those things to people who know that stuff. So anyway,
that has prepared you to judge what we had started with the Sweet Six-toon to what we call the Excremental Eight. We're going to watch our selections in pairs, and you're going to. I think what we'll do is we'll watch one at a time, and you'll say what you think, and then after each two, you'll select your winner. But this is very high pressure. If at any point you need to stop and just walk around,
towel off. Yeah, I understand.
Or talk to a trusted spiritual advisor. We understand.
Right.
Peter, can I ask, how well versed are you with Saturday morning cartoon theme songs?
Well, I have an absolutely perfect knowledge of these, and that I haven't heard of any of them. So,
all right, excellent.
Yeah, right away, I have to say up front that not a single one of these have the quality that I value most in a cartoon theme song, which is none of them provide an income stream to me. But I will nevertheless keep an open mind.
Residuals.
Thank you.
Well, the royalty checks from Shaturday Morning Cartoons should be rolling in any day now.
There you go.
Any day.
Yeah. I'm still waiting myself. All right, here we go with the first set.
They're moving real fast, they're the only ones who can get there on time.
Okay, sis.
And never too far behind, they are always fighting crime.
Stop time, Dan. Ready when you are, Rhodey.
In the danger zone. Pretty soon they'll be off on a mission.
Hydrofoil mode, Rhodey. Hydrofoil engaged, Dan. What's behind this?
Hovercraft, quick!
What's behind this control? Only there are the knows. Sit back and watch them go. Hey-oh, 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 hey-oh.
Yeah. Still pretty
So
good. Yeah,
I love the part where it goes, Adeo.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's my favorite part.
Yeah,
Hovercraft.
I guess they cut the daylight coming. I want to go home after. But, no, I like that a lot. It was, it's very catchy. I could have done without. I think they missed an opportunity to build. They could have started with the doubling, the sort of classic Beatles doubling throughout was took away an element that they could have used to build because you can't. None of us could possibly have predicted that pole position was going to be the hook, and yet somehow there it was. No, it's good. It's good. It's also a premise song, which is the kind of song that I've written over my life. That was really what I knew how to do. In the later years, it becomes sort of. But we like those premise songs. Anyway.
Explainer songs are the best.
We love them. Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of Gilligan's Island and the Patty Duke Show are the ones that really shaped my childhood.
Yes.
Although some of them, Caitlin, explain too much.
As you'll see, Peter. Some would say they explain too much. I think it's just enough. So.
Is it like TMI or is it just like giving away the show?
Hard to say. Somewhere in between. So.
Okay.
Like, why watch the cartoon?
Right, there you go. Like ends with like everybody dies. No,
basically.
Okay, cool.
You have to save that for the closing credits.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because you gotta sell some cereal in between those.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that's going up against a very different kind of explainer song from the cartoon Pigsburg Pigs.
Oh, this doesn't. Well, I don't want to help influence.
Don't say
this at
anything.
all. I'm not
Yeah.
going to say anything.
Don't say anything.
All right,
Good
no
job,
opinions
Joe.
here. I have opinions. I'm not going to share them.
Cruising through Piggy Heaven, they're the porkers we adore. See all the fun they get in Pittsburgh Pigs. When they're out splashing, laughing, they know who to watch out for. Those wolves wish they were having Pittsburgh Pigs. Piglets like making mischief, wonder what they're up to. That duck would love to miss it when they do what they do. Pigs go forbidden places, then they wish they'd stayed at home. Now they're lost in outer spaces. Pigs, bad pigs.
All right. Well,
Okay, so
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
all right. So I mean, unequivocally, I'm going to go with pole position as the between these two.
Right
Sorry.
choice.
Sorry.
Shocking.
I think that the vocal, the sort of guy, it sounds like a session singer's idea of a rock, of a male rock vocal. It just feels very fake. I feel like the first I wouldn't exactly call the pole position theme roots music, but it felt truer to whatever the hell it was trying to do than that did. I have to say. So I'm gonna give pole position the win on that one. I thought the song was okay. There was an opportunity to do something a little quirky, and instead he went with the kind of I'm an American, yeah, that kind of thing. And it's the Pittsburgh Pigs. You could have done something a little more interesting. That's what I say.
Fair.
Wow.
Very
who did
fair.
the Pittsburgh Pigs beat to get there? Do you remember? Who was
Oh,
it?
in the last one?
It was one of two upsets. It was Devlin.
Devlin. Oh, I wonder if Devlin. I don't think Devlin could have beat pole position.
No.
Pole
Yeah.
position's,
No.
yeah, too big to lose.
Yeah.
Two racing songs, too. I don't know if that would have been too
So
too
I have
similar. Yeah.
I have to ask you, and please understand that I will not judge any of the answers, which is not true. I will. Did you guys actually watch all these shows when you were younger?
Oh, not when we were younger.
Some of
When
them.
we're adults.
Some of it's like
We have watched now. How many shows have we done, George?
We've done 163 episodes, but there were
Wow.
probably a total of 155 full or most of a cartoon.
Yeah,
No,
from like the
what I meant
60s through the 90s.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
for this, I meant, how many of these were you actually consumers of before you had this podcast, is what I mean.
Oh, when I was a
it
kid?
varies. It varies.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Pigs, but I watched Pole Position.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
Maybe
Pole
about
Position.
30 or 40 of
Uh-huh.
them.
Right.
Yeah.
Because everybody has their window of cartoons. What was your era of cartoon?
God, I'm pretty old. What I remember for cartoons is like Casper the Friendly Ghost and Felix the Cat. Mighty
We
Mouse.
watched the Nancy cartoon. Which I
Yeah,
don't know if you've seen it, but it's pretty crazy.
I don't think I did. I read the Nancy strips, but
Of course.
Mighty Mouse was always my favorite. And,
Oh, Mighty Mouse. Yeah, I love
and
Mighty
that's
Mouse.
before Andy Kaufman. I mean, that was just like, because as mice goes, he was pretty badass. You got to
Yeah,
admit.
Mighty
totally. Yeah.
In terms of long form cartoons, I don't think I really watched them. I was too busy. I won't say practicing. I was too busy procrastinating and saying I really should be practicing, so I can't watch TV. So I think that's kind of how I
Good move.
misspent my youth. Anyway,
That's very interesting because a lot of we've interviewed several voice actors, and almost none of them watched cartoons as kids.
Interesting.
Maybe there's something to that.
I certainly had no idea I was going to end up in this end of the business, but been amazing. It's
Yeah.
been great. You know, I was going to be a classical conductor, then I decided, nah, I don't really want to do that, and I was just sort of searching around, and I got a message on my phone answering machine, which was an actual machine, about Eureka's Castle, and I thought it's like a light, you know, like sort of the skies parted, and I was like, oh yeah, this could be it. Anyway, who knows? So here
There
I
was
am.
a lane. There was a lane.
There was a lane. There was a lane. Yeah.
And you took the pole position. Okay.
Ah, yeah. that is a closing line if I ever heard one. So.
Okay, so we're next going up against. Let's see. We have Star Wars droids competing against the Moon Dreamers. These are some absurd matchups.
Yes, they are.
Wow.
In terms of stylistically, they're not the same, I guess, throughout these brackets. So, all right.
I just want to also say here that Peter, feel free to have a loose interpretation of what is a good song.
You're
because
influencing. No influencing here.
I just want to mention that this show is called Shaturday Morning
Yes.
Cartoons. Just in case
Well, I was going to ask:
is
is there like an actual rule book for assessing these?
No. It's really about taste and
like the party of the first part show.
Pedigree.
Cannot agree.
Use your years of expertise in musical theory and just like what flows to your heart.
Or
not your shark.
I could also. I could share my Venmo and that could influence what flows.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Let me go ahead.
I'd like to point out that sometimes the cartoons, the actual cartoons are shatty, but sometimes the theme songs are great.
I liked Pole Position. I was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I didn't, it had that ginned up enthusiasm, but I like songs to have a little bit of a twist, a little bit of a playfulness, a twinkle, as opposed to the sounding like a commercial for a toy. Which I think Pole Position had a little bit of that still, even though I had a nice vibe and a good song. So
right on. It's a good way to look at it.
Let's see how those criteria are used for the next set. Here we go.
So you're saying Star Wars droids might be a kind of commercially focused property? Is that what you're saying?
I think you're going to be very surprised by this.
Okay,
I'm
looking forward.
I think it may be the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stepping softly in a danger zone. No weapon in my hand. It's just this phrase designed by man. Got me trouble again. Trouble again. Put my life in jeopardy. In the surface of my brain. I wouldn't care, but it's a dangerous affair. 'Cause I'm in trouble again. Trouble again.
Wow.
Right?
Well, the first thing I would say is, wow, was that ever mixed by the guy who did the sound effects? You can always tell as a composer when that has happened. I really liked it. I don't know how effective. I thought that was. But if you listen, of course, these days you can skip the intro, but we're not even going to get into that when I was a kid thing. What would be my takeaway about this show? It would be these sort of. I kind of assume that the main characters are sort of bumblers who keep screwing up and getting in trouble. Am I right about that, or am I completely wrong? Okay, cool.
A lot of
I just
bumbling.
wish they had turned the frigging sound effects down. Let this. There's a good song back there. What's with the? trouble again. It's like, why? How is that helping anyone? That's what I want.
I'm sure it's available as a remix with with less R2D2 in it.
That would be good.
I don't know. Explosions get my attention. So yeah.
Didn't somebody of like some pedigree do that? Sing that?
Well,
or who is it?
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll wait till after the decision.
We'll wait.
Okay. If that hasn't
Be strategic here, Caitlin.
All right, you're right. Yeah.
But I would like to point out the 1812 overture also had explosions.
Yes, but they're confined to like the very end, and they come on downbeats as opposed to just sort of in the middle.
Just
of
random
a plaintive phrase,
Well, you've never heard it. You've never heard the junior high school orchestra do it.
True.
Okay, so let's go back to its competitor, which is the Moon Dreamers.
Okay.
Oh boy. Good old Moon Dreamers.
You're not dreaming, it's the Moon Dreamers. Dreaming up dreams for me and you. You're not dreaming, it's the Moon Dreamers. Making your sweetest dreams come true. They work at night when the lights are low. They give off such a beautiful glow. They feed sweet dreams both near and far from a beautiful magical star. You're not dreaming, it's the Moon Dreamers. Helping to make things turn out right. You're not dreaming, it's the Moon Dreamers. Moon Dreamers, make your dreams take flight.
Well, for all its edginess, I would have to say that is the exact kind of song that makes me question my life choices and whether I should have had anything to do with this business at all. Sorry, am I breaking Caitlin's heart? I'm sorry. I love it.
No, Peter, I saw you vomit 3 times during that. It was only like 20 seconds long.
Because the flip side of the ginned up enthusiasm of Pigsburg Pigs is the saccharine sweetness of that song. Now it is possible that you were once a little girl, I'm assuming, and that maybe meant a lot to you, and I'm sorry to trample on those memories, but I do have to give them points for having a modulation in the middle of the song for no reason whatsoever. Because I don't know about you, but man, that tension was building and building and building, and the modulation is just like, why? You just don't need it. Although I myself have modulated many times.
I'm modulating right now.
The reason that was even one of my choices, because it's not a cartoon I ever watched when I was a kid, or familiar with, or even a song I particularly liked. But it has what has since become like one of the most wonderful misheard lyrics on our show, where they say, whoever the narrator says, making your sweetest dreams come true, but it sounds just like making your sweet ass dreams come true.
Oh, I thought you were going to say making. I thought you were going to say making your Swedish dreams come true, which have a whole nother context.
I've had a couple of those when I was younger.
I mean, come on, why not just license, Moon Dreamers? What anyway?
I'm not attached. I'm not.
Well,
attached.
you know what, Caitlin? I think you actually won this round because you picked the shattiest. You really picked the shattiest. Yeah. So
luckily you're not the vote, the Joe. You're not.
I'm trying to make her feel better.
Well, after the vote.
Okay.
You guys are doing too much.
Oh, that's right.
If campaigning. If shadiness is the criterion, then yeah, absolutely. Kudos to you. Anyway.
But thank you. It is very difficult because, as Roy or as was hinted at, the droid song, Star Wars Droids, was written by Stuart Copeland of the Police.
See, I knew it was some real
unfair advantage. Yeah.
That was some real musicianship and
singing. He sang it as well.
The singing was spectacular.
Really beautiful.
Imagine that Sting is that's the second best singer in a band. So
yeah. Did you guys watch, in a rather different vein, the British TV show where Mick Jagger wrote and sang the theme song?
No, I don't think so.
Animated or
no. about this group of agents who are MI5 agents who are fuck ups, and they're in this.
Oh, the slow house.
Yes, slow house is where they go.
Slow
but
horses.
Slow horses.
Slow horses. Yes.
Slow horses.
So
We'll have to add it to the list.
I love that show.
I love that show too.
You see, I call it slow horses because that's what they say.
Yeah. I will say about when you talk about Stuart Copeland having written it, just make sure that's the case, because there's many times I actually had to correct the Wikipedia article that said that Little Richard wrote the Magic School Bus theme song. He did not. He sang it. And then it was Lin-Manuel's new version of the Magic School Bus theme song when it came out. I'm just ranting here. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, good for you.
It's like my song that they sang very wonderfully. Anyway.
Right.
So you're saying I can change the Wikipedia entry so that I wrote Star Wars droids?
Absolutely.
You're right back.
Hold on, I got the moral of that story, all right?
Yeah.
Wait, and just to be clear, Peter, you're saying that droids moves on, right?
Yes.
I don't know if you actually said that.
If quality is the criterion, then yes. If shatiness is the criterion, then I'm going to have to go with the other.
Oh my gosh, this is tough. Right.
Yeah. So pick. So you're going to have to. Well, I'm going to go with droid.
Yeah,
it would depress me. It would depress me to advance me.
That's fair.
Droids in all positions is going to be interesting.
Right.
Yes. I just need a win, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not getting out of this alive at all. Not with Peter here.
There's still opportunities, Caitlin.
We'll see. I'll survive.
Because you're all over the board, Caitlin. You're everywhere.
You're represented in every bracket.
In every bracket. You're a winner just by that alone.
That's true. Thank you. Thanks everyone for making me feel better.
Okay, so now we're going up to the Long Island bracket where Hammerman goes up against the Globetrotters theme.
This is completely pointless. This is utterly pointless.
You chose the judge.
Hammerman won convincingly, though, in this race.
Yeah, like this cameraman. Yeah, okay. Anyway,
I'm not going to influence anything. I'll just say that
let's
for
go.
context, this is the song that Roy was referring to before, Peter, about like a lot of explanation, as you will see.
Yes. Yeah. So why is this a Long Island bracket? Can I ask?
Because I'm from Long Island originally.
As am I. I'm from Huntington. Where are you from?
I'm from Comac, which is
there you
Huntington.
go.
Look at this.
The fix is in. The fix is in.
It's a Shaturday miracle.
Yeah.
And maybe there will be another one right now.
Strong Island. Let's go.
Hammer. Whenever there's a crime, some crooks are gonna do time. They all better beware, cause the Hammerman will be there. Here's how it started a long time ago. The legend of the hammer and how it began to grow. He was given magical shoes from a hip-hop Motown dude. Together they had power, they stood up for what was right. But Gramps was getting old and he couldn't keep up the fight. Right. So Gramps and his granddaughter, they went out on the road to find a man they knew could jam, who was worthy of the load. They met a guy named Stanley. Who was dancing every night. He helped the kids play every day, his heart was out of sight. So Gramps opened up the bag and took out the magical shoes. He set them on the ground and they soon began to groove. The shoes knew at once they had finally found their man. They hopped right on his feet and he became Hammerman. Hammerman. Hammer. Hammerman. Hammer. Hammerman. Hammer. Hammerman. Hammer. Oh yeah.
All right.
So good, right?
So I really
that's based on a true story.
The entire true story.
Well, a couple of things. First of all, I really like the groove. Before I embarrass myself, who wrote that?
Hammer, MC Hammer, definitely.
Did he actually
wrote
write it or just sing it?
Oh yeah, that's his level.
Because
Roy's from Oakland, so he can say that. Yeah,
this is why I'm being careful, because it felt like it felt the groove was great, but the rhythm of the vocal was kind of ambitious, shall we say. It was
Yeah.
all
That's about right. Almost like it was a rehearsal.
It's like it's like he was doing his own high school marching band arrangement of a much hipper song. You know what I mean? So everything was all the corners are squared off. I mean, the vocal's great, but come on, trust us a little more. Throw in some mixed up rhythms, throw in some triple imperfect rhymes. You know, I want to
throw in some skill, some sort of rap ability to rap.
But what he did accomplish was the premise. We all know what the premise is.
Right.
That's very true.
It's very concise. He summed it up.
Gramps.
It's still going, by the way. The song.
There's a little bit of sort of, for me though, of what I call setting the subtext. I mean, it's like he just sort of recited the facts without applying any artistic transformation to them, really. You know, he
That
just sort
sounds
of
about
this
right
happened,
as well.
then this happened, and so on and so forth. But it is catchy. It's a great groove. It's great vocal. So, so
I just hope
it's.
Hammer's not watching this episode.
I'm really worried about that.
I hope he is. It would serve him right just to say Hammerman, like the end of the song, Hammerman, like just hammer us with the Hammerman, bro. You don't have to say all the other
Yeah. I think one of the reasons it feels like a lot of information is because the rhythm is so repetitive, and the musical interest in rap, where it's pure rap, where there isn't a tune overlaid, comes among other things in mixing up the rhythm and the or the look at that. Hey there, person.
She heard that
she heard that Hammerman stuff.
Play Hammerman for her again.
Yeah. Hammerman's like
she
that.
loved it. She was drawn to it. Yeah.
Like the Pied Piper of bad music.
A little miniature human being. He's very cute. So like I was saying is that, interrupting this very serious discussion, you know, you have quiet talking, then you have loud and all that. And this was all the same level, no melody. It's sort of like, honestly, you guys heard the premise. I sort of tuned out. I was just like waiting for something to happen with the rhythm.
Yeah.
So
drones and drones.
Doesn't bode well.
I understand.
I cannot argue with that groove. So
all right, there you go.
Okay, well, it's going up against the theme to Globetrotters.
Okay.
And not super Globetrotters. This is regular Globetrotters. And just so you know, if Globetrotters loses, which I mean, I can't imagine it would, but if it does, I'm out of the tournament completely. Completely out.
Why should he care? He doesn't know.
Exactly.
He knows me.
I don't expect
and he
Peter
and
to
I
care.
know similar people.
Yeah,
And
right.
we're from the same place. Also,
Exactly.
A lack of Weaseltown representation is
We're
not
not
a
even
big
in the-
deal.
We're not even in the weasel bracket
We're
yet.
not in the weasel bracket
And
yet.
and listen, there's always Venmo. Anyway, so next
Okay.
next song.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, come on, going around the world and coming home again, playing around the world, coming on my friend. Globetrotters, oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Come on,
I
man.
gotta go with Globetrotters in this.
There you go. Yeah,
Of course.
good job.
Yes.
I get it. I do get it.
I'm like, come on, man.
It's got
I know.
it's got soul. It's got, in all seriousness, it's important to me that songs ostensibly for children are still like really real songs, and they have the sentiment in them is honest, you know, and it sounds, you know, I'm not trying to bring down the vibe in the room by actually being serious about this, but
do it.
You're an expert. That's why you're here.
But the you know, when I did Bear in the Big Blue House, which was, you know, the one that's closest to my heart of my
I love it.
shows, it's you know, I was intrigued by the guy who created Mitchell Kriegman. The first song I wrote, he said, "This is a kid song. I hate it," and maybe because I'm sick and twisted, I became fascinated, and it's like, oh, let's try and please this man. And really, he kept pushing till the thing is to write songs that are emotionally true and that can, that are good representations of the genre that they are written in, which is why I'm pointing out, like with Pole Position and the sort of ginned up kind of fakey rock song. This felt, I wouldn't call Globetrotters the most imaginative song ever written, but it was honest. It felt musically honest. It felt like it was doing, they applied the same kind of musical aesthetic to this that they would have to, a non-kids TV theme song. And I give big points to people who do that.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, I feel like Hammer was pretty honest about what happened with the Magical Shoes and when he met Stanley and stuff, and but I understand what you're saying, Peter. Okay.
Yeah.
But Caitlin, you're 3 for 3 on the shattiest. I mean, you're winning in a way. In a way, you're winning.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. No, I mean, whatever. I made my decisions. I get it.
Continuing to harp. My point is, Hammer could have. There is absolutely no reason he couldn't have. He couldn't have shaken up the rhythm a little bit. And
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Caitlin's never going to speak to me.
There's still another chance. There's still another chance as we go into the final bracket, the Weasel bracket, the Joe Pickett bracket, where we have the theme to Saturday Supercade up against the theme to Mask.
Give me the secret Long Island sign about which.
I'll hold up a bagel. Yeah. Can we explain just briefly? But then we had a few of these in our bigger 16-song bracket. Saturday Supercade is not a TV show, right? George, is that an accurate thing to say? It's like a block of shows.
Yes.
It's more of an anthology
it's sort of like an
show.
Anthology. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
just a little on the non-traditional side. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
so each mini shows in the entire.
Yeah.
So it's like a theme song for a block of shows.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Mini shows.
It is exquisite.
Oh, sort of. So what a cartoon or one of those. Shows.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday Supercade, gather round. We'll get your video friends together. Yes, Saturday Supercade is time for fun, and no one else can do it better. And it feels so right because it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun. Yes, it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun. Come on to Supercade time. Join all the Supercade fun. Yes, it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun. Come on to Supercade time. Join all the Supercade fun. Let's have some Supercade time.
Saturday Supercade.
Ooh, I like that it ended not on the chord you think it was going to end on. For a little bit of should you be having insomnia? For a little fun fact that it ended on what's called the relative minor. So if C major is where it starts, it ended in A minor. And I could go on further, but
I love hearing this though.
We want people to hear
This is
it.
what
Yeah, we love it.
Education.
It
definitely had the stink of commerciality about it, but I liked that. I liked that the sound effects were kind of offbeat, and they definitely gave character. Without the sound effects, I liked the vocal. Without the sound effects, I think it would have been a pretty straight up kind of. It definitely had the toy commercial vibe, but it was funky enough that with the sound effects that I'm intrigued to hear its competition. How's that?
Okay. All right.
Okay, we're going up against the final entry here. This is Mask.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She just not enough sound effects, right? Between those, I'm going to give. Look, it certainly the show is named Mask. I'm going to give the edge to Super Kate in this one, just because it's a little weirder. Did I just shut you? Oh no, good. I'm glad.
No, it's
thank you, Peter. Thank you.
You're very
lives
welcome.
on. Caitlin lives on.
I'm still on the board. Okay.
Mask is just sort of like, try and mix it up a little. You can have exactly the same song with some interesting chords thrown in, and it will be just as commercial, and you wouldn't see every single musical move that's coming. But Super K did sort of seem like two songs mashed together. Like it starts in one place, then it goes to another, then it ends kind of in the middle of nowhere, and I kind of like that. This was another, like, the sound effects were so dominant as to be, and so constant as to be kind of not mean anything after a while, so
Right.
so
George,
that's
are you crying? George, are you crying?
No, I'm happy. I'm thrilled because it means each of us has gotten a song into the final.
Wow.
I didn't even realize that. That's crazy.
Wow, that's great. I'm so glad.
This is fantastic.
So now Peter isn't judging the final four, right? We have
an acclaimed music critic who will be on for round 3 momentarily.
I have a question for Peter, though,
Go ahead,
first.
please.
Okay.
Peter, do you know Shuki Levy?
I don't. Who is that? Is that the next person?
No,
No,
he's
no.
like, I mean, George, you explain. Yeah.
Well, he wrote, I believe, of these 8, I believe he wrote at least 3 of them. He may have written 4, but of the 16, he wrote about half of them.
Wow.
He really dominated the 80s, and songs that even if you weren't familiar, you probably know the Inspector Gadget theme. Just from Being Person on Earth. That's one of his.
We just didn't know if you guys all hang out or something.
Not so much, actually.
You're at the holiday parties together.
Yeah. Exactly. The thing to know about theme songs is they are tricky to write in the old days. These days, when Nickelodeon has a new show, and I'm not kidding, they literally get 50 people to submit. And it's sort of like, like you probably don't remember. Do you remember the name Ivan Boesky?
Sure.
He was a big, Wall Street, crooked Wall Street guy. He would go to a fancy restaurant in New York and order every entree on the menu, and then just, they'd bring him to him, and then he'd decide what he was going to eat. And that's kind of the way theme songs work. But in the old days, I was lucky enough to be like, they hired me to do the Magic School Bus theme song. So it was just me trying to get it better until I got it to where they wanted. The thing you need to know is that by the time the theme song is usually the first thing that is finished from this project that has been going on for years by the time they get to the theme song. And all of their hopes and dreams are resting in this. So it's a lot. So many things have to be, so many boxes have to be checked. So I just want to say to everyone who wrote those theme songs, I hear you, I see you, I know what you went through, and it's great. It's, anyone who made it on the air, God bless you. That's all I can say.
I love it.
And there's so many good ones, too, that we didn't even get to pick for the 16. Like stuff that was left out there. That
Hundreds.
The comments section from last episode was full of people angry about, why didn't you say this one or this one? And so every theme song has its proponents out there.
Yep. And I have to say, big fan of Gullah Gullah Island.
Oh, thank you. That's great.
Like, that's a big deal.
I'm very proud of that show. I continue to think it was sort of groundbreaking, and nobody's gone back to that ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a great show. Yeah.
Hey, Peter, I got to ask you though, of all the songs that you just judged right now, which one do you think is the winner? Like, which is the number one of everything you just heard? Who do you think should be the champion?
As judging by strictly by the metric of which one I would want to hear again, it would be the Stuart Copeland one. Just because I think it's it's a little weird. I don't quite understand it, and the vocal is kick-ass, and it's and it's something that bears repeat listening. I don't feel like The others, particularly, I don't think I need to hear them again to hear what's inside them. You know what I mean?
Same here. Same
I
here.
don't
We've
know.
already heard them 3 times in this
I wouldn't
episode.
necessarily say it's an effective theme song because I don't really know what the show is about, but I also don't care.
It seems so incongruent with the actual context of Star Wars.
And what I know how to do is the premise is a kind of premise song. So I'm always impressed when someone does a theme song that isn't that or sort of is that, but is still a good song and made it on the air.
Perhaps the greatest theme song of all time.
We'll find out.
Bodes
We'll
well
find
for you,
out.
Roy. Bodes
Well,
well.
thank you so much,
Peter.
Peter.
Thank
It
you
was
so
great
much.
to have you here. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it. All right. Have
Great
a great
job.
one, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
And now for round 3, we are bringing out another very special guest and longtime friend of Mr. Joe Pickett. Joe, where did you meet our next guest?
At college, University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. Steve and I, we hit it off right away. We had a math class. He was wearing a Pulp Fiction shirt, and I was wearing a Taxi Driver shirt. And I think it was the shirts that brought us together. We're like, oh, you like violent movies too? All right. Yeah.
Well, here he is, Steve Hyden.
Steven!
Hey! I just want to say I feel a little underqualified following the gentleman you just had on. He sounded very erudite and expert on this field.
He's a composer. What have you composed, Steve?
I was like, okay, I didn't know if he was another critic. I was like, is this like the Robert Christco of cartoon theme songs? Like
That's
his
a reference I don't get.
I have to say though, I don't want to talk out of turn. I actually disagree with one of his choices.
Wow!
I was sitting in the waiting room here.
Wow!
I was a little surprised. Can you bring up the grid again here? I
Yeah.
forget in the Mask. I thought that was a no-brainer. He was going to pick that, and then he went with the other one.
Yeah,
and he had very well thought out musicological, reasons for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a vibes guy as a music critic, I guess. I would have gone with Mask, but it's not my choice.
Well, also,
I'm glad you're the second judge then.
Yeah,
because we're all about vibes right now. This is really more.
I mean,
no more music theory. This is vibes only.
I just feel like that was capturing what I would want from a cartoon theme song, capturing a part of my youth. It just
that's all. That's a big
there was
part
a
of
Long
it.
Island thing going on there.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. In round 1, Caitlin gave a, speaking of vibes, like she's just like, this is what it is. All of us watching this song is about that. And ever since then, I've listened to the song a different way. I like the song more. So every time it just grows on you. I don't know.
Let's talk about why Steve is here. Steve, you are a writer of renown. I have seen your books all over the place.
Yeah.
Here's some of.
I love when I see one of Steve's books in an airport. I'm like, oh, that's
right.
I read that book. You wrote that book?
I did.
Yeah.
I read that book. I've talked about this book with my wife. I'm like, you got to read this book. And,
wow.
and I listened to it on Spotify.
Dang.
Was that you? Was that you reading it?
No, I didn't read that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know this book.
I read the
very
last
well.
one, and I'm about to do another one here in a couple months.
Well, this was your most recent, but about Born in the USA. But you have another one coming out in September, right?
Yes.
The Is This It? The Never-Ending Rise and Fall of the Strokes and Rock and
Oh
Roll.
wow!
Yes,
this is awesome.
So
no cartoon theme songs though in any of these books. So
That's all right.
you've put me into a category that I am not qualified for, and I see that I'm at the end. So
I think that's interesting to get viewpoints from different angles. I mean, ideally we would have sent a questionnaire back to kids in 1985.
Yes.
In lieu of that, we had.
And I was a kid in 1985.
That's what I was going to say. Is that you have
that
the experience.
background.
Yeah, and you watched all the shows, didn't you? Did you watch the cartoons growing up?
I watched a ton of TV, like a ridiculous amount of TV. I was a latchkey kid, so the television was my father because the dad wasn't in the house. It was. So these songs are like my father talking to me. Really,
Mr. Television.
I actually think because I saw you at Pole Position. I'm pretty sure Pole Position.
Yeah,
is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yes, it is indeed.
So I know that one. I don't know about the other.
So
one,
you're
but I know
related
Pole
to
Position.
MC Hammer as well?
Well, that was actually playing when I came on, and I was actually going to ask if you could turn up the volume in my headphones because could
You
this
want
be
to
even
yell
louder
that
in my headphones?
louder.
Can we make this more grating, even more than it is? I'd appreciate that. I think he was right not to pick that one, but yeah, I don't know. Mask. I don't know. I would have picked the other. I would have picked Mask, I think, but he made a good choice. It sounds like.
Wait! I have something I want to show of Steve's too. Before, just in case you guys were worried about Steve's, how qualified he is.
Yeah,
he does have some musical experience, other than just writing about it. Are you guys familiar with Funny Man, Steve Hyden?
Sure, I've been watching VCR Party since episode 0, so I remember in season 1 an awful lot of Steve.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what it is either. What's Funny Man? I've never heard of this.
So Steve's alter ego. Well, Steve, it's like Clark Kent and Superman, right? It's
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
What does that mean, Clark Kent and Superman? What are you saying?
Yeah, right. I don't get it.
So
what are you saying?
Steve has an alter ego, a comedian alter ego called Funny Man Steve Hyden that does celebrity impersonations.
Just a coincidence we have the same name.
It's weird, yeah.
I don't think it's the same guy.
Very early on in the found footage years, maybe like within the first 5 years, maybe this is 2008 or so, Steve would, what was this? It was like, we recorded a impressions album of Steve doing all these impressions, 101 impressions, and then we were doing shows. So we're like, oh, let's have Steve or Funny Man open for us, and we had a full house, and Steve opened for us. But then I got on a morning news show, and Steve was there, and I was like, do you want to come on as Funny Man? And he was like, sure. And we got him on, no problem. And that was sort of the impetus, really, for like when we did the Kenny Strasser stuff and the Chef Keith and the Chop and Steel and all that stuff. It was then that I realized it was so easy to get somebody on a afternoon morning news show. So I'm going to show you some of the morning news show, and then I'm going to show you some of Funny Man's performance. Here we go.
You have the Found Footage Festival. Here to tell us more about the event is Joe Pickett, one of the founders and a UW-Eau Claire grad, as well as the opening act, Funny Man, who also went to UW-Eau Claire. Tell us a little bit about what else people can expect, what you'll be doing.
Well, I'm a master impressionist. I can do any voice, any celebrity. I don't even have to know the celebrity very well. I just have an instant recall. I can do a little bit of John Wayne. I can do Jimmy Stewart. I can do anything.
The whole thing is really good too. I know that we didn't have enough time. I should play the whole thing on a regular VCR party or something because Steve, you nailed it, and you were improvising too. What do you remember from that, Steve?
Well, I remember that you were kind of pushing me into doing it. I didn't want to do it.
I can't believe that Joe did that.
And then we started doing it. And something just took over, and it was very easy to do. And I remember I just kept grabbing your leg because it made you uncomfortable. And because I feel like the tables got turned because I felt like I was uncomfortable before the show started.
Yeah.
But then once the show was going on, I felt like you were uncomfortable.
Well,
and I just fed off of that, and I just kept trying to make you uncomfortable. When
you had this confidence that came out of nowhere that I didn't even like. All of a sudden, I think maybe it's the glasses. Maybe you toss those glasses on, Steve, and you become this hyper confident.
Like Humpty
moron.
I was going to say you look like MC Hammer on crack.
Yeah,
yeah. But that was earlier than 08. I think that was like 05, 06.
Okay,
like 20 years ago now.
Yeah, that's like right when we started doing Found Footage Festival. So
yeah.
This was
because we got out of it because we drove to Eau Claire from where I was in Appleton. It was like a 3-hour drive. We got right out of the car and went right into the studio.
Yeah. And then that night we had this show here too. Yeah. And so this is the opening of Funny Man's performance, packed house, and he's doing his bit. We rehearsed this a lot too, but you can hear some of his singing here.
I hope you are, 'cause here I come! All right, come on everybody! Clap your hands! Clap your hands, everybody! If you like jokes and impressions too, Fun man has got the thing for you. I tickle your funny bone, and you will laugh until you go home. I'm the funny man. Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Come on, funny man. Come on, let's have some fun tonight. I'm the funny man. You only live once, people. I'm the funny man. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Maestro.
Nobody really clapped,
No.
and you had to kind of prompt them to clap. You kind of had to.
I remember my nose kept falling off too. It was like held on the glasses like with a twist tie from like a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
So it kept moving because I was very hyperactive.
Yeah, we screamed at our props department after that.
Please tell me that was Joe almost reclined in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one was up
no
front.
doubt.
All the rows, like the first 3 or 4 rows, were empty, and everyone sat back, and no one made a sound. Like no one was laughing at all or reacting, which made it easier to do because I could just pretend like there was no one in the theater because I was bombing so hard. But like if people had been laughing, I think it would have been harder to do.
Yeah.
in a weird way.
That is brilliant.
It's like one other thing quick, like I've shown this to my kids and they always try to like comfort me. Like, oh yeah, your impressions are really good. Like you were like, cause they think I'm trying to do great impressions. So they're always sort of like, oh yeah, they're trying to comfort me and like, yeah, you did great. You're
that sounded
really
exactly
great.
like John Wayne.
Yeah. I'm
Whoever he is.
that the bit is that I'm a terrible but they don't.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Yeah, they don't get irony.
They don't understand.
I'm gonna show one more part from this. We did a quick fire round where we had a friend come up and just list off celebrities, and then you would rattle off. We were trying to break a record, I think, for the most celebrity impression,
and we did it
in 4 minutes. Yeah, I think we broke the. It was called was it Stump the Funny Man or something like? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. But I'm just gonna show a few here from the quick fire round. Then we can get into the brackets.
Please. All right, come on, let's go. Jerry Lewis. Hey, old lady, I'm Jerry Lewis. Next. JFK. Hey, ask now what your country can do for you. I'm JFK. Next, come on. Boy George. Comma, chameleon, Bo George. All right, next.
You say the names of the person.
Next.
Part of it. Yeah.
Boy George, next.
Always. Yep. And those are real cutaways to people's actual reaction, which is just boredom. And I feel like people avoided eye contact with you, didn't they?
Oh yeah. But some people really loved it. I remember this group of ladies came up to me who saw us on TV.
Yeah. 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 I have video of that. You might have missed your calling, Steve. You might have missed your calling. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so now we all know that Steve is qualified to be the judge.
Clearly,
Yeah,
Clearly,
no question.
Obviously.
All right, George, let's jump in.
Okay, so again, we're in the Fecal Four pole position going up against Star Wars droids. Okay?
Okay. Pole position up first.
That's true. That's very true, Joe.
They're moving real fast, they're the only ones who can get there on time.
Okay, sis.
And never too far behind, they are always fighting crime.
Stop time, Dan. Ready when you are, Rhodey.
In the danger zone. Pretty soon they'll be off on a mission.
Hydrofoil mode, Rhodey. Hydrofoil engaged, Dan. What's behind this?
Hovercraft, quick!
What's behind this control? Only there are the knows. Just sit back and watch them go.
I'll never get tired of it. Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard that song in probably, I don't know, 40 years, and I was able to sing the hook of it,
Mhm.
just a couple minutes ago. So that's a pretty memorable hook, I would say, to be implanted. That's going to be tough to beat for me, I think.
Well, let's go for it.
I don't hear is this song, because I heard him talk about Stuart Copeland wrote one of these songs. Is this Stuart Copeland song?
Is this going to influence the way that you judge it? Oh, no, you go on vibes only. You don't care about the backstory.
Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued that if Stuart Copeland wrote the song, that is.
That shouldn't matter. Why does that matter?
Yeah, I think
Doesn't matter.
we'll
Well,
tell
I
you
mean,
after.
if the song sucks, then it won't matter. But if it's good, if I like it,
Fair,
I
that's-
will.
Let's
Okay,
tell
good.
him. Yeah, we'll tell you that.
No, I think we'll be able to figure it out. I don't think you need to tell
I think,
us.
context clues will make it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah, after you hear a totally rad song, you'll know.
Okay.
Stepping softly in a danger zone. No weapon in my hand. It's just this brain designed by man. Got me trouble again. Put my life in jeopardy. In the surface of my brain, I wouldn't care, but it's a dangerous affair. 'Cause I'm in trouble again, trouble again.
Woo!
Wow,
Right?
that's really good. I mean, one thing I'm going to assume that's Stuart Copeland because it actually sounds like the Police a little bit to me, and the vocalist. It's almost like they were trying to get a guy that sounded like Sting.
But it's
and on
Stuart.
some level, because Stuart Copeland and Sting had this feud going on in the 80s, it almost makes me wonder if this was like a piss take on some level by Stuart Copeland to get like a Sting sound-alike on a Star Wars song, just because he knew that would annoy Sting.
That would sting.
It would sting. So that definitely makes me like that more. And to echo the comments of the previous judge, it does seem more musically sophisticated than Pole Position. But I'm still going to go with Pole Position, just on pure catchiness alone. And I guess also the nostalgia factor for me personally gives it the edge.
Wow.
Interesting.
I just think, again, a song that I can sing 40 years later.
You don't think you'll be singing Droids 40 years from now? I mean, you'll be
Well,
98.
I have to say, the reason I pick it is because I sing it still to this day.
Yeah.
But I'm slightly older than you guys. That makes me cooler.
Yeah, I had a sneaking suspicion Pole Position from when we were at 16. I thought it was going to go to the very end. Yeah, it's that good.
And it's surprising because I could not find a version without the voiceover. I was just for each of these, I tried to find, because in most theme songs they have the characters
right
in between in spaces, but no such version exists anywhere. No legit version. So that's
Roy.
weird.
Though I'm glad that you brought Droids to my attention. I'm not going to watch
the
cartoon, but the
cartoon.
We did watch an episode of it, Joe. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I never remember.
I'm a big fan of the cartoon. Yeah, I remember they had two cartoons come out at the same time, which was the Ewoks.
Ewoks, yeah.
I remember Ewoks.
We didn't pick that song because
I almost picked that one.
Oh my god,
that's a good one too.
That's a terrible.
I mean, it's also fascinating that our previous judge said of everything that's left, he would pick the Droids to be the actual winner of the whole thing. So I like that we have very different perspectives here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you got to go with the judges say. So
I think it's also you guys got 4 great songs in this Final Four, or Fecal Four, whatever you guys calling it.
I think mine though is going all the way. Is mine up next?
It's the winner of the Long Island bracket versus the winner of the Weasel bracket.
I think Steve's going to like this one too.
Joe, Steve, do you ever think of Joe as a weasel?
As a weasel or the weasel?
Or
But no,
not
he's
the Weasel.
just like
Not
generally,
Pauly Shore.
no, no.
That's
easily.
like the
Not
Weasel.
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore is the weasel, right?
He's a party animal. I mean, the first time I saw him, he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt. So
Oh, so there you go.
with the
Right.
taxi driver underneath it. So I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's either a sociopath or a party animal, and he ended up being a party animal.
I was going to say both.
It
Yeah.
can't be
It worked
both.
out well.
Yeah.
It can't be both, huh?
On the right side, we're going to have Globetrotters going up against the Saturday Supercade theme.
Oh my god!
Let's make this happen, people. This is a brutal
This is
fight.
very brutal.
This is
And-
my number 2 pick too. This is a number 2 seed going up against a number.
Your number one was the only one that got knocked out first.
I love
First
both
round.
of these songs.
My
so
number
much.
one got knocked out too. So
All right, well here's Globetrotters.
Globetrotters, oh yeah. Globetrotters, come on. Going around the world and coming home again. Playing around the world, coming on my friend. Globetrotters, oh yeah.
Gets me pumped every time.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, that it's really interesting, like how these cartoon theme songs are like genre exercises for like music that was popular in the era that these shows
the
were
cartoon came
coming
out,
out.
yeah.
Like I don't know how long that continued. Like, I don't know if there's like grunge rock cartoon theme songs.
Oh, there are.
Like
There definitely are. Yeah.
Are there like
you
new
got-
metal theme songs and like
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Yeah, there are. Yeah,
like stroke sounding theme songs in the early 2000s?
yeah.
Like it's pretty interesting. And I know like that 70s era too. That's before my time, but I remember a lot of those songs being covered by like indie rock bands in the 90s. Like there was that trend of, like covering like Schoolhouse Rock type stuff. So like those 70s cartoon songs sound more like real songs, I think, than even like I like the 80s stuff because it's the synth pop of that time, and I think they're actually pretty good replications of that. But yeah, I don't know. That's like super funky, and it sounds like a real band was playing it. I don't know.
And the Globetrotters, this is like the 60s, right? This is more of like a Motown sort of vibe to it. So the Globetrotters didn't come out that cartoon came out in the late 60s, right?
Oh, did it? I don't know. I mean,
I'm not
if
sure.
it's my pick, I should know
Kind
that.
of like early 70s to me.
It has a 70 like a 68 to 72 kind of
68, yeah. I'm
like
thinking more like 68.
Like when Motown started getting psychedelic, like
psychedelic,
what's going on.
Because it definitely
Papa was a Rolling
sounds like-
Stone, like that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And it's true of like any song from that era, like songs even that I've never heard before, where the first time I hear it, you can tell the band, the instrumentalists are so good. Like they're just instantly good in the studio. They bring in a song, they got to knock out 5 theme songs that day.
Right.
And like they're not phoning it in. There's no sequencer. There's no click track. They're just nailing it from the fly. So
it's like the easiest music to like. Like, there's really no one that doesn't like that kind of music.
You don't like that, yeah.
No
Also
one's like, oh, I don't like funky.
I don't like
early
funky Motown music.
Right.
Yeah, like I don't really care for that. Like no one ever says that.
Yeah, it just puts me in a bad mood.
Yeah,
I like that they worked around using the whistle from the Harlem Globetrotters, Sweet Georgia Brown, by adding, but they add a whistle in there to sort of harken back to that song.
Right.
They put thought into it.
There's a lot of thought going in that.
Yeah, Saturday Supercade has no chance at all.
Well, no, Saturday Supercade has something special I'll talk about after.
Right.
Which
Thank you, Ray.
Video Friends, which I can't get out of my head, but go ahead.
But that is true. Nobody cannot like that type of song. That's how you can get audiences as diverse as the Jackson 5 and the Osmonds can put out ABC and One Bad Apple, and like everybody is buying it.
Right.
Everyone on the planet
wedding
is buying
music.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Wedding music.
Babies are
Like 90. Yeah,
you put the
We're not
Globetrotter-
talking about weddings here, though. We're talking about Saturday morning cartoons.
I got married to Hammerman, by the way. So I do know what I'm talking about.
Well, let's hear this
I'm
other
getting
song.
divorced
Put it
to
on.
Hammerman.
Yeah.
I remember not liking this as much as Mask, but
Okay.
I've heard that this grows on you. I think you guys were saying
does.
that. So
It does. It's been in my head all week.
Beautiful.
Well, Saturday, Super K, gather round. We'll get your video friends together. Yeah, Saturday, Super K, it's time for fun, and no one else can do it better. And it feels so right because it's Super K time. Let's have some Super K fun. Yes, it's Super K time. Let's have some Super K fun, fun, fun. Come on to Super K time. Join all the Super K fun. Yes, it's Super K time. Let's have some Super K fun, fun, fun. Come on to Super K time. Join all the Super K fun. Let's have some Super K time.
Saturday Supercade.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that song a lot. One thing I like about that is I don't know if this was. It almost seems deliberate to me that the vocalist is imitating Robin Zander of Cheap Trick. I don't know if there's any Cheap Trick fans in the house, but
Yeah.
even his phrasing reminds me of Robin Zander. It doesn't really musically that doesn't sound like Cheap Trick because they're more of a guitar band, and that is more synthy. Although there's like a bubblegum quality to the chorus that I like a lot. It kind of feels like a 70s song done in like an 80s style to me a little bit, which I like. I like that like 70s bubblegum pop type thing.
It also sounds like a song that would have been on that album you're talking about where like Sonic Youth would cover it
Yeah.
or something. It sounds like
Yeah, exactly. Like Matthew Sweet doing a cover of that song.
Yeah.
I could totally hear
That
that.
would be cool.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the other one though. I just feel like the Harlem Globetrotters one is really hard to deny.
Yeah.
And these are all good songs. I don't feel good about voting against like any of them.
Are you doing an impression of a judge right now, though, or is you an actual judge right now?
Is this
I
funny,
wanna
man?
check.
Put the glasses on.
No, see, I'm doing an impression because I announced at the beginning that I'm doing an impression of a particular person. So I would have said, "I'm Judge Wapner." Bang the gavel.
Judge Wapner banged it.
And
Judge Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown. Wow.
Funny
It's
Man
fair.
probably would have
Your
done
choices
Wapner.
are fair. Yeah.
He would have done Wapner.
He would have done the more dated reference. Yeah.
And he probably would have done Wapner and then worked in like a Rain Man impression at the same time. Like Rain
I think
Man.
he's done that before, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a hilarious concept, so he obviously would have done it. But yeah, I don't know. It's really tough. I do like that second song a lot, but yeah, I don't know. That Harlem Globetrotters song is really hard to. I can't vote against that.
Yeah. So what's our championship look like now? Who would you pick, Steve, for the championship if you were to be the one who chose? You aren't, but if you were to be the one,
it's really hard because pole position is like I said, it's so ingrained. But I think musically, like as a performance, like if I was judging this as like music, like the Harlem Globetrotters, I think is probably the best music. Like it's the best performance, and I think it's like the best track, of what people are doing there. So it'd be really tough for me. I think pole position's like a better song. Harlem Globetrotters better performance. I guess if I had to pick one, I'll take pole position.
Wow. Okay.
But it'd be really tough.
Yeah, we're
It'd be
putting
really
it up
tough.
to the voters, so we'll see what the voters say. But I have a feeling it's going to be really close.
It's going to end friendships.
A landslide. I think it's going to be a landslide. I'm not going to say. Should we pick? Do we have our picks?
Each of us?
Does that influence?
Is that what we're doing? Or
yeah, I think we should say. I mean, if nobody else minds.
Who do you like, Roy?
I like pole position for Shaturday. You know what I mean? Like it feels like I love the Globetrotters. Those are my dudes. But I feel like as we're going for a Saturday morning cartoon king of the tournament, pole position is the most. It's a cartoon I hated, by the way. It made no sense to me. Pole position.
It looks awful.
It's awful.
It's probably the
So
same thing every single episode.
I laughed at the
perfect.
credits,
It's
like when they show
perfect.
the cat getting in the seatbelt.
Yeah, and with the helmet sideways. It's like a perfect thing to represent Saturday morning.
Yeah.
At least for 2026.
Yeah, I go Globetrotters only because that's a song that I think I would listen to if I would listen to it in my headphones, because I genuinely like
It's your
it.
kind of jam. It's your kind of jam.
Yeah. So I gotta stay true to Globetrotters. That's why I picked it. Kaylin, what do you?
This is tough because I do generally like Globetrotters way more. And one thing that I don't know if it was pointed out, but I really appreciated about it was how it brought in like the rhythm of like a bouncing basketball and also the squeaking on the floor of a gymnasium and like all of that working in there was so good. But I think I'm with Roy that pole position just feels like more appropriate for Saturday morning cartoons. But obviously, like I lean more towards the stuff that feels like, not that it's shatty, but just like a little bit more commercial, anyway. So yeah, I think I'd have to give it to pole position.
George?
I weirdly right now, honestly of the Excremental 8, the song I would actually have on a mix CD would have been Saturday Supercade.
Me too.
And again, this is tough because Globetrotters, I really like, as Steve said, the performance, the sort of like real musicians.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't Shuki Levy in like a room filled with synthesizers, which is
And
that's its
cocaine.
own. And a mountain of cocaine. I mean, and I can get behind that. That's my era, but I also appreciate as a musician.
Wait a minute. We got a cat. Oh. Who's that?
Now the cat has to pick.
Roy, I think you were just imagining that.
Okay.
I don't think
is there also a child?
No, there's no child anywhere.
I got to lay off this stuff, man.
We've had so many special guests on this.
Bring it on home, Steve.
It's 420. It's 420.
That's right.
Oh, right.
I'm going to go with Globetrotters. As much as I'd hate to give the weasel the win, I think out of what's left, I just pole position. I get what everyone's saying. It's like I guess it feels more shattered, but it just feels forgettable to me. I don't know why. I know Steve would disagree, saying he can remember it 40 years later, but at this point, I didn't watch the show growing up or anything like that, so it's always forgettable for me. I couldn't sing it. Right. Globetrotters, I just think it's the better tune.
Globetrotters is a super jam. Yeah, I like that song, but way better than pole position.
Steve, I was saying in the last episode that I feel like MF Doom, if he hadn't left us, that he should have sampled that Globetrotters song. That would have been a perfect MF Doom sample.
Yeah, I mean, are you sure he didn't? I mean, I feel like he would have maybe
never know.
Sampled it and maybe buried it on a song.
Yeah, he's got some deep archives, so maybe it's in there somewhere. All right, George, what do we do now?
So there will be a QR code on the screen and a link below in the description. Vote like your life depends on it, because
it does.
It is the case that the winning song will become our new national anthem, accompanying every baseball game and military funeral across the country, replacing the funky Phantom theme. This is important.
Yep.
Do it for the troops.
All right.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you to Peter. Thank you to you, the viewer. And vote. Pole position versus Globetrotters. It's important.
Yes.
And until next time, why don't you, like us, have a very happy Saturday.